On Killing a Tree by Gieve Patel. The video is a brief description about the poem On Killing a Tree by Gieve Patel, and it can be divided into three sections, which are about the author, summary of the poem, and major themes. First of all, let's have a look on the poet Gieve Patel. Our poet Gieve Patel was born in Mumbai in 1940. He is an Indian poet, playwright, and painter, and by profession, he is a physician. Now let's check his major poetry collections. In 1966, he has written poems and another poetry collection, How to Withstand. In 1976, Body, and in 1991, Mirror Mirror. His plays include Princess in 1968, Serviska in 1982, and Mr. Baram in 1988. Now let's move with our poem On Killing a Tree, which is taken from the collection Poems. First of all, let me say that On Killing a Tree is a sensitive poem. The poet persuades the reader not to destroy trees and equates it with killing a human being. So through irony, the poet is trying to teach the readers the cruelty that a man shows to nature. By using the term killing a tree, the poet tries to teach the readers not to kill a tree and thus inspires them to save trees and nature. So we can say that the title itself is an irony or a satire, where a satire is the use of humor, irony, exaggeration, or ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity or vices, particularly in the context of contemporary politics and other topical issues. As the poet exposes the cruelty of humans towards nature, can be seen as a satire. Now a poem. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a single jab of the knife will do it. It is ground slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. In the first stanza itself, it is told that a tree cannot be killed easily. A tree cannot be killed by a single stab or single jab of a knife. It takes much time. The reason for this is that it has grown out of the earth, consuming all the nutrients from the earth's crust and also years of sunlight, minerals, and water. Here we can see a usage, leprous hides. Leprous hides is the best example of personification. Personification is attributing human qualities to inanimate objects, and as leprosy is a disease related to human beings, it can be seen as personification. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to firmer size. Again the poet asks to cut the tree into small pieces, and that also cannot kill a tree completely, because the bleeding and wounded bark will heal and it will again regain its actual shape and size. Here, bleeding bark is another example of personification because bleeding is related to humans and not to trees. Towards the end of the stanza, the poet again says that from the bottom of the tree, tiny leaves and boughs may come out, and if unchecked, it will grow into the actual size of a big tree. And this shows the regenerative force of tree or nature. How cruelly we act, the tree or the nature has the power to regenerate itself. No, the root is to be pulled out of the angering earth. It is to be robbed, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. And finally, the root must be pulled out, says the poet. To this line, the poet gives a universal notion. For anything, the base or foundation is its strength, and if the base is destroyed, the head will be collapsed. And for a tree, its root is its strength. And if the white, wet, sensitive, hidden root is exposed and destroyed, it can kill the whole tree. Then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. And when the sensitive root is exposed to the sun and air, it may harden, wither, and may change its color and finally die, killing the whole tree. Once again, let me remind you the major themes of the poem. They include regenerative power of nature, cruelty towards nature, and deforestation. Hope you all have been beneficial with my video. Stay tuned for my next video. Until then, bye and take care.